Oh, Ratty Rudy. Oops. Wrong profile. Come on. There we go. Oh, and it appears as though we already have one person in. Uno momentus while I pull up the comments. Ah, here we are. Alright, now the comments have been pulled up. Everything is hunky-dory. It's about time. Now I share. Boop, boop. 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 And... boop. Okay. Sent it to the people I wanted to send it to, and now we can get going. Whenever someone comes in, I'll just let them come in. This is a gameplay stream, so... we're going to focus on the gameplay. Primarily. Mainly. Ideally. Have I been in here? I think I might have. Rough landing. Okay. Now, there are plenty of things I can do and explore and look at without doing main story stuff. Now, as of right now, I do believe... those are Tales of Tsushima. Jin's Journey. So, in this game, the main story quests are the ones that say Jin's Journey. And the side quests are the ones that say Tales of Tsushima. So, we're going to avoid doing the main quests, you know, to avoid story spoilers, but we might tackle some of the side quests in this stream. Maybe. Huh. Or we could do a dojo liberation. We could do all kinds of stuff. But first, there's a town all the way over here. So let's go to it. For those of you who are watching the archive, I will, you may notice me repeating things a couple of times. As more people come into the stream, I will feel the need to re-explain some things. All the way over here, huh? Uh-oh.
Send your best warrior.
Face me! Done. Let's go. Bring it. have our first consistent person. Come on, damn it. Ah. Oh, right, I don't have any kunai at the moment. I have to get more. So before you got here, I explained that I'll be avoiding any story spoilers in this game. Or in this stream. And it's easy to tell because if you open up your map and you look at your quests, the ones that are shrouded in gold that say Jin's Journey are part of the main story, and the ones that are gray that say Tales of Tsushima are side quests. So we may tackle some side quests, but for the most part we're just going to focus on like just exploring the area, showing off the gameplay, opening up some of the map. Hopefully we'll run into some fox dens and hot springs, so I can show you those. Do some standoffs, maybe clear out a dojo, that kind of stuff. Mostly going to stay away from the story stuff for the most part, but this is still progress for me, and entertainment for you, so. As I am playing on my main account. I also went ahead and, because the live stream is capped at 1080p, I went ahead and I turned the performance mode down to better frame rate. Because better frame rate is 1080p with a stable 30 frames. The other option is higher resolution, but that won't make a difference to you guys watching. Higher resolution outputs at 3200 by 1800 with checkerboard upscaling into 4K, and then runs at a variable 30 frames. But it runs pretty much at 30 frames either way, you know. You can call your horse at any time. Ride like the wind, Shadowfax. I actually did name this horse Shadow. In the beginning, you get to choose one of 3 horses. A black one, a white one, and a speckled one. And you get to name them. Trust, Wind, or Shadow. And there's different names for them, too. I found it funny, the wind one, his name is Sora. And, because you don't actually name it Shadow, like, his name is actually Kage or something like that, but it means Shadow, and, like, Sora for wind or sky. And it's funny because, with Sora being the name for wind/sky, there's one of your friends in this game, girl that joins your side, her name is Yuna. And it's kind of fun because this game takes place in feudal Japan, and obviously anyone who knows their Square Enix games knows who Sora and Yuna are. But those Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts games are created in Japan originally, too. So. And the different names have different meanings in different Eastern Territory languages as well. I do know that Yuna means moon, however, which is fitting. Because, yeah, Yuna means moon, and the counter to that in Final Fantasy X is the main protagonist, Tidus, which means sun. Because in Japan they call him Tida, which is sun. Can I make that jump? Hey-ya-ga-sama! Nope. Oh! Ouch, that was an ow. Okay. But anywho, I forgot where I was going with that. Oh yeah, the Yuna in this game is an assassin, and she teaches you how to be stealthy and assassin, which kind of makes sense that they named her Yuna, because moon. And she's a thief and an assassin, and the moonlight, shadows provide cover, and so they're more active at nighttime, and yada yada. What is this? I am coming up on a fishing village. Oh, I've already been here. Last time I was here, though, it was nighttime. So no one was out. Hey guys, there's a storm a-coming. You might want to get inside.
Have you seen the birds, Lord Sakai?
What birds are you looking for?
The golden ones. Songs that remind you of more peaceful times.
Ah, they were my mother's favorite. She used to say they knew our island better than any other creature.
I believe it, my lord.
You haven't seen anything
if it
yet.
weren't so dangerous, I'd follow one. See where the golden bird leads me.
So with this
Maybe I
guy...
did just that. But you should wait until our home is safe once more.
I will, Lord Sakai. Thank you.
Yeah, so the golden birds lead to hot springs, and if you can find a hot spring and rest in it, your maximum health goes up. This game is an open world, kind of like... God, what's the best way to explain it? It's like The Witcher meets Assassin's Creed in a feudal Japan setting, in a way. And it's so cool. Which way am I going? Okay, good. I do want to go that way. So up and over the hill then. So yeah, this is how you tell where you're going in this game. No waypoint markers, no compass on the map. You just open your map, you set the thing where you want to go, you know. And then there's a line telling you on the map, but when you're in the field, how do I figure out where to go? Well, the wind shows you. You swipe the touchpad, and the wind will blow, showing you the direction you need to go to get to the next area. So in this game, you can choose to be, like, stealthy, like an assassin, like in Assassin's Creed, and you learn the assassin's ability from Yuna, right? But Jin doesn't like that, because his uncle taught him that the samurai way is to fight with honor, you know, head on, you know, give your opponent a chance, and, you fight them, you look them in the eyes when you kill them, with respect and courage. He said, stealth kills are the coward's way. Which I took a mild bit of offense to, because I like stealth games, but you know what? It is their tradition. But the game does give you an option, you know. Story of this game, by the way, is that the Mongolians, the samurai are at war with the Mongolians, and your character's uncle has been kidnapped. And you're working and training, you're going around saving people from Mongolians, doing all these quests, becoming this legendary samurai that they keep hearing, that people keep hearing whispers of. You know, you're something of a superhero to them. And yes, you can kill deer and boars and bears and other stuff you find in the wild and take their hides. There's some RPG elements where you can upgrade your equipment with crafting that you do in the cities and stuff. You can. And when you gain experience, your character ranks up. It's not like levels, but like ranks. And with each rank, you get more ability points that you can use to heighten and enhance your different abilities, like your dodge roll and stuff like that. And then you unlock new battle stances. You start with Earth Stance, which is good against swordsmen. Then you get Water Stance, Wind Stance, all that. They're good. They're more effective against different types of enemies. And here is a little village. It looks like it has been taken over by the Mongolians. Oh, a golden bird! We want to follow that. Your horse will not swim, but you can. Looks like I need to take the bridge in. Yes, it is a very beautiful world. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, has this been taken over by the Mongolians? Nope, it's just a regular village. Okay, we're good. I don't have to worry about,
Komoda used to be so full of life. Hard to believe you and I survived this.
So, different outfits that you're wearing give you different abilities as well. And the one I'm wearing right now is the Traveler's attire. which basically like clears more of the fog of war on the map, tracks artifacts and stuff. So when you're within 30 meters of an artifact your controller will vibrate. There are other... See, I could put on my broken armor, but it's broken. Why would I want to wear that? So I'm using the Traveler's attire for now. And my controller is vibrating at the moment, which means, since I'm wearing this, that there's an artifact nearby. And the closer I get to it, the harder it vibrates. It's up above. Oh, I'm close. Wherever it is, it's in here. I think I see. Nope. That wasn't it. There it is. Got it. Yep, collectibles. Alright, bird boy. Take me to the hot springs. Golden birds and foxes. You definitely want to follow them whenever you see them. If you don't lose them. Which I have definitely done.
Stay safe, my lord.
Well, I'm trying. I mean, I am wearing a mask. Although it has holes in it, so it's not very effective. Ah, there he is. Oh! He was leading me to a bamboo training thing. That's what it was. You gotta do these quick. L1, L1 square, L1X, L1X. Shit. Fucked it up. You know how... Okay. There we go. Do enough of those and you'll increase your resolve, which is what you use to heal. You press down on the D-pad, and you can heal using resolve. Your health bar is the red one, the resolve are those little yellow circles. Those increase when you make kills. When you attack, damage enemies, and make kills, your resolve goes up. Okay, so now... Oops, too far. I want to go... By the way, I mentioned it earlier, but not everyone was here, but I found out that stories that focus, or quests that focus on the main story are called Jin's Journey. They say Jin's Journey in gold at the top. Quests that are considered side quests, optional, that you don't have to do for the main story, are the Tales of Tsushima, although it is recommended that you do them. Okay, now I am going to go here, because this will allow me to... Nope, that's not what I want. Here we go. Fast traveling here will allow me to upgrade some of my stuff. Ugh. This game has surprisingly fast loading screens too. Look at that. That was quick. Look at this area though. This town is in a, or this city is in a place called the Golden Forest, which is named as such for very, very obvious reasons. If you were mildly blinded when the screen came back up, my apologies. This is one of the prettiest areas in the game, if you ask me, and I don't even like yellow like that. This is just... The ambience of the lighting is breathtaking.
Do you know the tale of Tadayori, my lord?
I know his name, but I've not heard of his exploits.
It's long believed the Ama Tadayori war granted him great power. That it would be disastrous should it fall into the wrong hands.
Then I can't let that happen. I'd like to hear more of this story, and this armor.
The musician Yamato may be able to help. He told me the legend in Azamo, near the river that separates it from Sutsu.
Cool. Yeah, you talk to people, you can get some...
I would be honored to work on your blade, my lord. You will like the finish.
Kills enemies
You have my
faster.
thanks.
An honor to serve you, my lord.
Permit me to
And...
refine your armor, my lord. Much better protection.
Nice. Since I'm playing on easy, I can use the Traveler's attire more, I feel, and get away with it. Because sure, better armor would definitely
You made it.
protect me better, but... Yeah, and so I was listening to the PlayStation podcast recently, and they said specifically about this game that when they were playing it, they said to themselves, like, oh, these colors are surely exaggerated because it's a video game, but then they were like, no, wait, I've been to Japan. And they were looking back at their photos they took while they were there, and they're like, yeah, no, this is accurate. This is what it really looks like. Like, Japan has some extremely vibrantly colorful places. Okay, now I am going to clear out a dojo. Yes, we're going to do something fun. Enough with the tomfoolery. Time for some combat.
You're a good host.
Show y'all what this game is really made of. Hopefully I get into a standoff right away. I like standoffs. And again, I love the navigation mechanic being that you just set a waypoint, swipe the touchpad, and let the wind show you where to go. Uh-oh.
Some kind of noise.
Looking for me?
Bandits. Here we go. Anime style. Alright, let's go.
You regret that.
You see how that went up as I gained experience? Once it hits all three of those notches, the character will rank up. I've already ranked up once. I got actually ranked up quite a bit for doing a main story quest. Oh, there's more. Oh, they don't want to stand off because they're arrows. I have arrows too, you know.
Zateki!
Ow.
Dasha! Dasha!
The combat in this game is extremely fluid.
Hear you! Hear you!
This is a cemetery. If I remember correctly, I heard something about there being crickets in cemeteries. I haven't found any of those myself yet, but apparently if you find crickets and pick them up... Oh, here we go. Yeah, I got the throwing knives. Ow. Fuckers. Anyways, though, I heard if you find and pick up crickets, that you unlock new flute songs that can, like, change the weather or the time of day. Which seems useful? I don't know if it's just an aesthetic preference or if the weather actually has any effect on the gameplay. Alright. Oop, nope, 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 get back on there.
We'll get some rest soon.
This must be the dojo I'm to liberate right over here. Oh. Yeah, and like the different flowers and stuff that you can pick up. Huh. I was wondering if I could use that. I don't think I can. I think it's already been used. That's the point. Alright, time to liberate a dojo. There are, even though the game gives you an option most of the time, there are some scenarios where stealth is... There are some scenarios where you will have to be stealthy, because if you aren't, then, like, if the enemies are alerted to your presence, then their prisoners will be killed. But those are just a few side quests, and never does apparently, you know, they say never does the game, like, come out, like, actually say, hey, be stealthy. That's the way we want you to play. Heard a lot of people saying that this game is basically what Assassin's Creed should have been once they changed.
Just fight me!
Actually, a lot of people have been basically begging Ubisoft to do an Assassin's Creed set in feudal Japan. And, well, this is what they get instead. I wouldn't say the combat is hack and slashy. It's more focused than that, you know? It's not like a Devil May Cry or Bayonetta or even God of War over the top combat. It's more... I guess I would say it's more akin to like Shadow of Mordor or Batman Arkham, where it's more about combos and using different sets of attacks against different types of enemies. In that aspect. Oh yes, and definitely a contender for this year's top 10 list by yours truly. A list that may come as no surprise to anyone features primarily PlayStation exclusives this year so far. Primarily. Not all of them. At least 3 of them. Let's see if you can guess which ones. Where will they end up on the list, though? Well, that remains to be seen. Yeah. Neat. Apparently I haven't liberated this whole dojo yet, because there are still people about. Enemies. Is it too late for stealth? Apparently not. Definitely not Jin's preferred style. But it is mine. stealth kills seem to give you more resolve than regular combat, too. Oh. It's a Dorgenbork. What the hell kind of dogs are those? Oh no, those are boars. Or are they dogs? I can't fucking tell. Sorry, critters, but obviously... I think they were dogs. But whatever. It's not nearly as bad as... Oh... I'm not sure if these prisoners were alive or not, but if they were... Well, it's my fault they're dead now, because I alerted the Mongolians to my presence. However, it's entirely possible that they were dead before I got here, too. Both, I've seen both, so... These supplies and stuff that you pick up are part of what you use to upgrade your stuff. Alright, enough of this stealth. Actually, you know what? One more stealth. One more stealth kill. Because fuck these guys. Face me, coward! Ah, I hit the wrong button.
Good for a samurai, but effective.
I mean, it still killed him, but again, I hit the wrong button. I wanted to parry, not use a kunai. I'll take your shit, though. So yeah, the stealth of Assassin's Creed, the open-worldliness of and crafting of The Witcher, and the combat of Batman Arkham and Shadow of Mordor is how I would put it. But again, much like Horizon Zero Dawn, this game takes all of those elements of other games and expands upon them in its own unique way that makes it stand out among the crowd, in a sense. I would say, so far from what I've seen, this is one of the better examples of how to do open world. Ow! Fuckers with the arrows. Alright, your turn. And before anyone says, oh, you can parry like that in this game, but somehow Dark Souls is too hard, I'll have you know I'm playing on easy. I like when games make me feel like an unstoppable badass. Unless it's a horror game, of course, then I'm not supposed to. What the fuck kind of dogs are these? There must be another guy. Oh, I see. Come on, then. Ow. Fuckers. Yeah. Who would say such a thing? End the suffering. Okay. Yes. Jin's uncle told him, a samurai fights with honor. Alright, so if we're liberating the dojo, it wants me to go in here. Oh. Cool. Oh, you collect all 3 of the banners to liberate the dojo. Got it. Okay. Wish I had seen those markers before. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy stabbing people. Sorry. By the way, Mr. Hurdles. This game, when ran in display mode, runs at 3200 by 1800 checkerboarded into 4K with a it says a variable 30 frames, but really according to Digital Foundry, performance mode and frame rate, or I'm sorry, display mode, or yeah, visual mode and performance mode run at approximately the same frame rate. They're both like 30 frames. They said performance mode promises to be more stable, but they didn't notice a difference in between the two. So they actually recommend that people play this one in visual mode with the higher resolution, since the frame rate difference is negligible at best. However, I did turn it down to performance mode since the stream is capped at 1080 anyways. You know, just for the hell of it. Yeah, performance mode caps the resolution at 1080, but the frame rate in both is pretty much the same for the most part. I did notice a little stutter in one cutscene that I saw earlier, but that was the only time I ever had an issue. Where's the powder cache I'm supposed to destroy? Wait. Ah, there it is. Oh, that's easy. Oh, no? Not like that? Okay, normally you blow those up with arrows. So I was just wondering. Oh. It's an interactive thing. Of course, this game is plagued with the traditional things that all open world games are plagued with. The, you know, liberate areas by clearing out the enemies and take it back for your people kind of thing. But at least there's no visual point synchronizations, you know, no towers to climb or anything like that. There are hot springs that increase your health, though, and fox dens that increase your resolve, or something. Or no, it's the bamboo that you cut that increases your resolve, but I forgot what the fox dens are for now. Collect 3 of them for something. So I guess every time you liberate a dojo, you gotta get into a fight with, you gotta get into a mini boss battle. Yep. Apparently so. I think I have to parry. Oh, nope. Can't parry when it's red. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some kind of carryover in the mechanics. A lot of these types of games seem to borrow from each other very, very heavily. Witcher, Assassin's Creed, Horizon, this game. In a lot of ways, they're all more or less the same, but also different. I definitely like the story, the setting, all of that of this one. Got some gold.
Everyone died at Komoda.
I am
One samurai.
covered in disgust.
Our heads were there. They were killed. Maybe they made it out alive. Not like they follow the same code as the samurai. Cowards to defend us? At this point, we'd be lucky for any officer to fight them alone. Come on!
Okay. Now. Sweet. Oh, that's what the gold means on, like, camps and cities, is that the merchants there are able to upgrade my shit. That's good to know. Fast travel there. I said this before, but damn, the load times in this game are surprisingly quick. Did you see that? Blink and you'll miss it.
My lord, are you heading to join the rest?
What do you mean?
I've
My
heard
lord,
of a small
why are you
resistance
standing on my
gathering
wheat?
in Azamo Prefecture.
There are others fighting back against the Mongols? Brave. But dangerous if they're not trained.
Very
I'll
brave,
find them.
but also stupid. No. We will help when we get around to it. I'm sure they'll wait for us to get there.
Do you need a new quiver or satchel?
Let's see. Quick fire capacity upgrades, range, arrow.
Only the best for you.
Well, that makes me feel
I'm
special,
sorry.
thank you.
I need more for that. Come back if you need anything, my lord.
And this game can also, it can be played in Japanese audio if you want the authenticity. It can also be played in black and white mode with muffled audio, muffled Japanese audio, so it feels like an old school samurai movie. Classic Japanese film. Oh, what's a fox den? The foxes in this game are adorable. In their lore, the fox is a physical manifestation of a particular goddess, although I forget the name now. It starts with an I. We'll see it in a minute, once I... Ooh, come on. Down we go. By the way, it makes a really cute noise in this game, but foxes in real life make a terrifying, blood-curdling noise. Inari, that's the goddess the foxes are supposed to represent. And that's what they do. They open up charm slots so you can equip charms. I don't think I have one, though. Oh, I didn't know you could pet them. Never bothered to stick around long enough after the fact, I guess. That made it very happy. I do like when the fox is leading you to the shrine, by the way, that it will actually, if you're too slow, the fox will sit and wait and look back at you like, well, come on already. That water looks too shallow for a jump that far. Yes. Jin Sawaki, whatever the hell his name is. When he's not decapitating Mongolians, he's petting foxes. Such is the samurai way. Try a somersault.
Quickly, Kage!
Hi-ho, Silva! No. Nope, this is Shadow. Kage. Shadow.
Come
Stand
here and
off!
fight!
Time for some more of this anime stuff. Who would his turn next? You're big. Oh, okay. That was bad. You can use heavy attacks to stun shielded enemies. You see that white bar above his head? That's the stun bar. I'm building it up. Now he's stunned. There we go. Can't really stay, but hope you... Oh yeah! I absolutely love this game so far. It's too bad that you won't be able to watch some of it, being busy or otherwise. Sorry, delayed comments, you know, with the stream. Well, your comments are live, but what I see is delayed. You know what I mean. Anyways. Ooh, I could climb down. I feel like I've been here. This lighthouse, I mean. But anyways, Buried Alive Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. One of these days, him and I will be combining our Tuesday night stream for some Uno or something like that.
Lord Sakai, you must do something. It's Kii's Sake Brewery in Azama.
Oh, yeah.
That brewery is the pride
I
of
definitely
Tsushima.
don't intend on focusing on spoilers here.
I tried Kii's sake.
In fact,
Soon there will be none left. The Mongols are taking it by force.
I'll see
this
what I
is
can do.
this is just random NPC dialogue that unlocks new areas in the map. But for reference, all the main story stuff are these gold icons that say Jin's Journey on them, and the gray ones that say Tales of Tsushima are just side quests. Same for like these question marks are areas on the map you haven't been to, dojos you can liberate, yada yada. But as far as the main story goes, it's the Jin's Journey stuff, which I am intentionally avoiding in this stream for the sake of not spoiling any main story stuff for people. But it's good to know. Speaking of which, though, I do need to put a marker on my next potential location of interest, which is this question mark right here. Because, yes, I'm that guy. I love the, how it works with this. Swipe the touchpad, and the wind shows you where to go as soon as you make your marker. I guess I will have to climb down to the water somehow after all. Let's jump off the waterfall and see if we live. I haven't actually died yet in this game. Actually, to be safe. Stop it. I'm saving my game. That's why the screen went blue. Now we should be good. All right. Bonsai! Nope. I guess there's a fall... Oh, no, okay. I guess there is a fall limit. How far can you go? Well, screw you then. I'm taking the horse. I'm also glad I got through the opening of this game before streaming it, because I wouldn't want anyone to see the opening in the stream. I'd want them to experience it for themselves, you know? So that's why I made sure I got far enough in it to have a couple of different abilities and combat skills I could show off, you know, without it being too boring, but at the same time... Ooh, another golden bed. But I'm pretty sure I've already been to the hot spring that one leads to. Or have I? I guess it wouldn't still be here if I have. Or are you leading me to bamboo? It's gotta be one or the other. There's something up here. Oof. Yeah, there's enemies over there. Damn, someone got fucked up. I haven't been to a Pillar of Honor yet. I guess these birds lead to more than... I guess these birds lead to more than just bamboo and hot springs. Yeah, I noticed you're playing on, what's the difficulty? You're playing on medium. Everyone knows me, I'm a story gamer, so I play things on easy to get through the story. Plus, like, I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this game yet, you know? I might turn it up to medium later, if that's a possibility. I don't know if you can change the difficulty after you start. Some games will let you, some won't. I do know that in games that have difficulty-related trophies, though, it's not whatever difficulty you finish the game on that matters. It is what difficulty... They have a special way of going about it. So, like... Oh, it's bandits. Okay.
Hey!
They have a special way of going about it. So, like, say you start a game on hard difficulty, but then you change it down to easy. But then you change it back up to hard before you finish it. The fact that you changed it down to easy in the first place will negate you getting the trophy for hard, you know? If you want a trophy for finishing a game on a certain difficulty or achievement, whatever it may be, you have to finish the game on that difficulty from start to finish without ever changing it. Changing it will knock it down to the next lowest difficulty trophy when you finish. Or if you start on medium, but you change the game to hard before you finish it, you'll still only get the medium trophy. That's the way they're coded. Oh, I have skill points I should be You know what I'm trying to say. Oh, perfect healing parry. Perfect parries recover a small amount of health. Useful. Parry an unblockable attack. Oh, that lets me parry unblockable attacks rather than... Huh. Dodging slash. You know what? Parry unblockable attacks sounds nice. Yes. That's what I've been trying to do to the arrow guys anyways. I have one more. Ooh. This must be the one where I can knock people off cliffs. Okay. Oh, I hear someone struggling. There we go. You suffer no more. Ooh. This is a pretty spot. These flowers are very bluish purple. I believe the term is violet. Always got to be a bloody barrel somewhere ruining the beauty of the forest. God damn, that's a lot of blue flowers. Well, hello there. What is this? Whatever it is, I don't have access to it right now. Doesn't that look like a door that should open, though? That, to me, looks like a door that should open. Perhaps it's something I will come to later as part of the story. Yep, I am trying to climb stuff that you can't actually climb. This isn't Skyrim. You can't glitch through it because it's off camera when you're in first person. Yes. It is a very pretty game. Ouch. It's a very pretty game graphically and gameplay-wise. I wouldn't say it's like super innovative or anything, but it's genuine fun, you know? It's not trying to be like more than it is. It's not like it went out of its way to try and do something different or special or unique, but yet at the same time it kind of feels a little special and unique. It's got a charm to it that no other game that's come out this year has. That's kind of hard to put your finger on specifically. Does it more or less play like every other open world game? Yes. But in a way that when you're actually playing it feels really satisfying and mildly addicting, I guess you could say. Again, hard to put into words. It's one of those first-person experience really sells it kind of things. I'm pretty sure that's a bear. Oh, yeah. Oop. Nice. Damn, one bear provided 5 hides. These deer are way too good at seeing when you're getting ready to shoot them. Fine, fuck you too then. I didn't want deer hide anyways, I got bear hide. More sturdy. And warmer. Ooh. Fast travel. Yeah. I'm gonna fast travel back to this town so I can travel to the other little village in the corner over there. At this point, while I'm showcasing this game for you guys, I'm essentially opening up a lot of areas in the map for myself so that when I do go do the story quests, I can quickly zip back and forth between places. Okay. Now let's go here. Alrighty, see you later, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, this will be the only, this is a one-off stream. This will be the one and only time I stream this game. I'm keeping the rest of it to myself. Like the greedy bastard I am. No, I have a feeling that most of you watching this are going to end up playing this anyway, so... But next week we'll get back to doing the episodic stuff if I don't, I'll have to plan out ahead of time with Rayquaza and Funky Hurdles, but Rayquaza being Buried Alive Gaming, you know, same person. There is a yellow bird. I know, I saw it. I heard it. I just heard the bird. The bird spreads the word. There's something up here, isn't there? Just flowers. I've already been on this hill. Yes, yes, I know. The forge is that way. I would know because I put the marker for it. Oh, shit. That's... Well, that is not, how I thought that would go down. Okay. It's another thing that tends to plague open world games is those funny death animations from you, like, jumping on surfaces that you didn't know you couldn't jump on. Alright. Ooh, I found another fox den. Where's the fox? There it is. Lead me to the happy. Also, I'm kind of thinking, to be honest with you guys, since there's not a whole lot I can do in this game that I haven't already shown you without going into more story stuff. Damn, that fox has hops. Tonight's stream might only go an hour and a half instead of the usual 2 hours, so we might actually stop at 6:30 instead of 7. Honor thine shrine. Well, this time I'm going to need 5 of them. I was just kind of thinking, there's no, you know, this is a showcase stream for the most part. Consider it your, there was no E3 this year, so consider this your E3 stage play. No, but seriously. I have noticed that something I tend to do out of pure habit at this point from recording music videos for the channel and stuff, or like those cinematic playthroughs, is that one thing I tend to do is any game I play now, I have this habit of playing it cinematically, like when it comes to like the camera angles and stuff, or like the way I pan the camera. I don't know, it's just a habit I got into. Hey, bird! I see you this time. Hey, it's a hot spring! I've been talking about those all day, and we finally found one. Avert your eyes, young ones. You're about to see a naked butt. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, a little late, but
People look to samurai for guidance.
you can always watch the archive.
Keep them safe and act with honor.
I was
Honor
actually-
off the battlefield.
I was actually just saying a little bit ago that I might end the
I
stream
can't
earlier
forget that.
than normal, since there's not a whole lot to show without doing the story stuff, but yeah. I've avoided doing any quests at all, quite frankly, this whole time. Because even the side quests are pretty cutscene heavy, and they each have their own self-contained stories that people might not want spoiled either. I will do this NPC dialogue. Excuse me, I want to talk. Thank you.
My brother wanted to be a samurai, Lord Sakai.
I'll just stand right next to the
He built
fire.
a bamboo training stand. Spent a whole winter practicing on it.
It's not too hot.
Bamboo cutting. An excellent way to become a better swordsman. Perhaps I can join your brother in practice.
I've already
Sadly,
done...
He died of fever a few years ago. But every time I see a stand beneath its flag, I think of him.
And now, so will I. Thank you.
And we've already done 2 of those without even hearing about them from you. Okay, where... I'll take those supplies, thank you. Okay, I need to find a way off this cliff. There we go. I have not been wherever this is. Someone's farm. It's so easy to get distracted in games like this, too. You'll set a marker to go towards a certain path, but along the way of going to said marker, said area, you know, you keep seeing shit out of the corner of your eye, stuff in the distance, and you're like, ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? Oh, what's that? Well, I must investigate. Face me! Time for another standoff. That's how you do it. Ow. Oh, that hurt a little. Also, holy ragdoll physics. That man tossed me like at least a good 2 yards. Ow. Not sure where that butterfly looked like it flew out of my headband. I mean, this game doesn't have nearly the level of detailed gore that Last of Us Part 2 had, but also the way that it does work, where it has a lot of blood. Like, sword slices, they cause a lot of blood, but you don't see, like, a lot of, like, physical dismemberment or, like, guts spilling out and stuff like that. It's intentional because it's in tradition of that, like, old Japanese film style. It absolutely fits the aesthetic it's going for. So what I said is by no means a negative, obviously. Apples and oranges anyways.
Are you cowards?
Oh, this one's gonna try a fake attack first. Okay. Yeah. I didn't fall for it because I knew it was coming. Let's go. Oh. Okay. Got a little cocky. That is... I am dodging in the wrong direction. I might also be trying to go into an area that I'm not prepared for. Yeah, I'm getting my ass handed to me on even on easy. Clearly I wasn't ready for this. mean, they got fucking fire bombs and shit. My resolve is not good enough for the healings. Goodness. Well, now I have to kill some mooks in order to get my resolve back. Thanks a lot, you armored fucks. Okay.
Come on!
Although this game isn't a traditional RPG, it definitely has some elements. Sure, I could have held my own, but there was, I think areas like that, can you beat them? Yeah, if you try hard enough, I'm sure. Progress isn't hidden behind a level wall or an upgrade wall like in Assassin's Creed, but I do feel like you'd have a significantly easier time if you tackled an area like that after getting some upgrades. Ah, missed him. Hey, another bird. And what beautiful treasures will you lead me to? Can never neglect to follow one of you when I see you. Must be something down here. Bird, you're gonna lead me straight into a fight, you traitorous bastard.
Calm down. Who's been taken?
The invaders took our house. Down the road. My wife is there. With my son.
You left your family behind?
What choice did I have? I'm no warrior.
I'll help them. Stay here.
Jin is a very honorable samurai. He's all about that honor. Oh, this is not what I wanted. I did not realize that would start a side quest. Not my intention. And I lost the bird because I initiated that. Damn it! I don't think... No, okay. I don't think you can get out of it once you've started. Unfortunately. But that's okay. One small bit of a little more combat won't hurt anything.
Mongols.
Maybe I can take advantage of this moment to showcase a little more stealth, since I didn't seem to focus on any of that too much. I did a little bit, but not much. Again, though, I will reiterate that, while the game gives you the option of being stealthy or not, Jin himself prefers fighting with honor, head-on, and looking his enemies in the eyes as he kills them, as is the way of the samurai and how his uncle taught him. But there are moments where you absolutely will have to be stealthy because you can get prisoners killed if you're not. But that only applies to a few side quests. Wondering if they're going to let me take the stealth route here. To some extent. Look at that. Stealth gives you so much more resolve than regular combat. Almost makes you want to use it more. Alright. I tried. Where? Oh.
The man mentioned a wife and child.
Okay. Well, they were in here, so that's...
No sign of the family here. Maybe outside.
Well, I mean, I was in here before. I was gonna say, I didn't remember anyone in there.
Laundry. Still damp. The attack was sudden.
I guess it is okay that I did a small side quest like that to just kind of show you guys a little example of how some of that works too, because there are things that you do in side quests like investigate areas and stuff like that. Look for clues of where they could have gone.
A lot of blood. Someone was killed here.
This game may give heavy Witcher vibes, but it really does give me heavier Assassin's Creed vibes than anything else.
Thrown in the
Just,
water.
it's basically a better Assassin's Creed. Am I missing something?
A child's toy. His family didn't survive. I should let him know.
That is unfortunate, but not my fault. I think they were dead to begin with. The stealthy approach didn't make a difference in that matter, but it was good for getting my resolve up.
Did you find them?
Your family was killed. I'm sorry.
Why didn't you save them? I ran. Like a coward.
I didn't save them because they were already dead by the time I got here. You.
I should be dead too.
It's not your fault. Don't let their deaths be in vain. Resist the invaders. Help those in need.
Join me in my battle.
Yes, my lord.
And we will work together to defeat the Mongolians. You know, I wonder if this game has like a similar thing to what Horizon Zero Dawn has, where in Horizon Zero Dawn, the more side quests you do, the better it is for you during the game's big final climatic battle. You know, everyone that you've helped out throughout the game will join you for the final fight, Mass Effect 3 style. So, that makes me wonder if this game does the same thing or not, you know. That'd be pretty cool if it did. But anyways. Yeah, I don't have any charms, though, as far as I know. Oh, I do. I have a Charm of Well-Being. Receive an additional 7.5% of health when healing. Okay. Okay. But, anyways. Back on that, what was I going to say? We're done! There we go, to put it simply. That'll be it for this live stream. I, decided to cut it to 90 minutes instead of 120 this time because, let's be frank, I've shown you as much as you could possibly see within 90 minutes of this game without doing any story stuff and without having extra abilities unlocked. But you don't want to see everything, right? You got the basics, you know? You got to see the abilities you start with, you got to see some assassination abilities. You don't start with the ability to assassinate or shoot people with arrows. You have to unlock those with quests, which I did a couple of. So, you know, I got far enough in to show you guys some stuff, whet your appetite, let you see if this is a game that you would like or not, you know. So anyways, thank you to everybody who joined the live stream. All of the Oscars and Mythosises and Dylans and Ryans and Harleys and Mother Peoples that came in. And thank you to everybody who watched the archive, whether you weren't here for the beginning and decided to go back and rewatch this whole thing from the start, or if the archive is the only way that you saw this to begin with. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. If you're watching the archive, if you're watching live, I saw your thoughts and I commented on them already. And as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you possibly on another day, definitely at another time, and likely in another live stream. I'll see you next week, same time, same place. Okay, goodbye.